Incorrect or spam data can mess with our ability to organize and report on important data. Most people have had to deal with the annoyance of spam in one form or another, either emails, blog comments, or physical junk mail. I once received fortune cookie spam. It read, "Support literacy. Buy a box of fortune cookies." Sometimes updating is not enough. Sometimes we want to remove these entries completely. Deleting can be extremely powerful. It can also be extremely dangerous. Let's explore the power and pitfalls as we add the functionality to delete tasks and projects. Let's start in functions.php and duplicate our getTask function. We'll rename this deleteTask. Then we update our SQL statement to use the keyword delete. The only other thing we need to do is change our return to return true. Everything else, including the bind value, is ready to go. So let's switch over to our task list page. It's a good idea to use post for anything that makes changes to the database. So instead of just using a link, we'll add a form to each item in our for each loop. Method equals post, and our action will equal tasklist.php. Let's close our form. Next, we can add a hidden field for the task ID. Type equals hidden, and value equals our item, task ID. And our name equals delete. Then we need a submit button. On our submit button, I'm going to add a class equals button delete. This class is set up so that our button will look like a simple text link. Now we're ready to accept that form data. If is set post delete. We need to filter input on delete for our task ID, but the only thing we're doing with that data is passing it to our deleteTask function, so we can put that all in one line. If deleteTask, filter input, input post, delete, filter sanitize, number int. If the item is deleted, we're going to redirect. And we're going to set a message. Task deleted. And then make sure we exit. Else, we're going to redirect, and this time set a message that we're unable to delete. Unable to delete task. And exit again. Now let's accept that message and display it on the screen. If is set get message then we're going to set our error message. We're going to filter our input, input get, message, filter, sanitize, string. Now let's copy the error message display from the task page. Let's test out the functionality in the browser. Let's delete our updated task. Gone! That worked, but maybe it was a little too easy. In the next video, we'll talk about data integrity before adding the ability to delete projects as well.